We've been here for like 45 minutes.
I apologize.
No, Joe should have been troubleshooting before.
Dude, I just got back from work.
Yeah, well, you obviously, this is your job.
Obviously,
okay?
you
All
did.
right,
You need to make it a priority.
Hey, let's start.
You need to make this a priority.
Let's start talking.
Padre Celestial.
All right, none of that blasphemy.
Clap
No.
sync.
Oh, okay.
You already
You
did
did
the
the
clap
clap
sync.
I was just doing
We've
prayers.
had 10 minutes of nothing, though.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna cut it.
Yeah, but how are you going to know where to cut it?
The clap sync.
I sync them
I don't think you know what
and
the
then I
clap sync
cut
does.
it.
I don't know what the clap sync
I
is.
said-
Doesn't know what the clap sync does.
Me? I don't.
No, Matthew.
Matthew does. Okay, good.
I thought it was you look at the audio and where the big spike is. That's how you know where you need to cut
Yeah,
it.
but what I'm saying is, we get them together, they're synced up, and then you just cut the time to where you start.
I don't think you know how the clap sync works.
I don't think I do.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know if I know what a clap
Yeah.
sync
I think we need a
Right.
second clap
The
sync.
way the clap sync works is we clap together like this.
But then you're just doing multiple spikes right now, so how does he know where to
Yeah,
cut?
now I don't know where to even sync.
See, now you cut there. Cut. How do you think they do it in movies? Cut.
It's not.
That's why the director says cut!
It's
So
not how
that
it
the
works.
audio sees a big spike.
But then you get the cut.
And then he
Yeah,
knows
but
what
we
to
already
cut here.
have the spikes. We're not gonna cut it.
All right, we're wasting
We,
precious
we
minutes.
cut
Okay.
it at the beginning.
We must start.
Well, yeah. Well,
Welcome to episode...
No, we're not welcoming anyone yet.
Yeah, we are.
Why would we
No.
not welcome our loyal
We're
viewers?
gonna act like we're just having a conversation. Then we'll
I
welcome.
think we
them.
just had a great
I
conversation.
think you
That
should
was
start with
We've actually had
welcoming the
12
audience.
minutes of great
Yeah,
conversation.
the conversation of us just fine. Welcome back to the Pilcoholics Anonymous,
Episode 2.
episode
Episode
2.
You mean that means you liked the first episode this much?
Mm-hmm.
We
You
didn't
have
think
good taste.
You liked it enough.
we didn't think we'd make it this far. So.
It's all thanks to you
Yeah,
guys, though.
we do apologize for.
Viewers like you.
Yeah, we apologize for viewers like you. But kind of the statements we made last podcast.
I'm sorry that y'all are a bunch of soft pansies who can't take a joke.
All right, I'm gonna clap sync so we can cut that out.
Please stop clapping.
Not how. Still not how it claps.
That didn't
Now
work.
they're just going to have random claps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I apologize for headphones users. That's
That's just
bad
Matthew.
taste.
Yeah, we don't know if we cut it already, but we had to describe what clap sync was to Matthew for like at least 5 minutes
12
straight.
minutes. At least 12 minutes.
I've never done a clap sync before. This is my second.
You did it
clap
on the
sync.
first episode.
I
We
said it's
did
my
do it
second
already.
clap sync.
Oh, okay.
Thank
No.
you.
I mean, we did like 8 today, though. Like practice runs.
Yeah, we did mess up like 3 times,
Yeah.
and then we
Because
had
of
to
you.
explain what it was.
Well, you know,
well,
it is
yeah.
what it is.
You guys want me to just jump into things?
Let's just jump
Sure.
into it.
Let's jump into
What do
things.
we got on the
Well,
table
first we're
today?
just going to start addressing things that commenters have been leaving for us. First off
Okay.
is from Fax Spitter 42. Ben, you looked great. Oh, thanks.
It's
That
facts.
is true.
You're just spitting facts.
No, but for real, this one comes from Bojo. This is the one that
Who
may
the
or may
freak
not
is
exist,
Bojo?
according to Matthew. He just
I
kinda
don't think
said-
Bojo's real.
But Matthew's figment of his imagination left a comment asking, Ben, what's up with your bum leg? Well, I tore my ACL playing volleyball, and that's actually not what I wanted to bring up. The thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that I shaved my legs.
Ooh.
Now, I've never shaved my legs before, and let me say,
That's brave.
females have been hiding this from us. It
They
is
have.
so nice.
They have.
Sometimes I just rub my legs together like a cricket,
Right?
and it's just smooth.
And
like
when you
butter.
shower, it just feels nice. The
And
water
the thing
just
is,
runs right
like
off.
when I'm in bed, I have to wear my brace, and sometimes my leg hairs in my left leg would get caught in the joint, and it would rip a leg hair out. That hurts.
That's painful.
Did you?
And so now they're okay. Let me say why I shaved them.
Yeah, I was gonna.
They
ask.
had to shave the right one for the surgery, and so up until I shaved it, they were so uneven. My left one was just totally hairy. My right one was just barely hairy, but barely hairy. It's rhyming.
That's
But I
good.
realized that after like a month, it basically grew back anyway. So I was like, all right, I only have to wait a month. I'm shaving them. I might shave them again.
I think you should.
I've heard that adds muscle definition if you shave your legs.
My
I think we should all do
quads
it.
on my left now. So because of the surgery, I can't do leg day. My
Yeah.
quads on the left have. I mean, the quads on the right just aren't even there because they took the tendons for the ACL. But the
Yeah.
quads on the right, they have been looking especially small since
Well-
they've just atrophied, and they look better now that I've shaved. So I can't
Well,
confirm.
I noticed that because I started. So when I got home from my mission, I started shaving my chest hair.
Where'd you serve?
Columbia,
Ooh.
out in Kia. Yeah, shout out to them over there.
Shout out.
Shout out to our
Shout
listeners
out
in
to our
Turkey.
listeners
Yeah,
in
our listeners in
Barranquilla.
Barranquilla.
Yeah. You guys are the real ones.
Te quiero.
Close the door.
But probably need to cut that out. But
No. This is no cuts, okay?
No cuts,
We don't
all
sing
live.
everything.
No butts, no cuts.
No,
coconuts.
I start shaving my
No
chest
coconuts.
hair, and you look
Ooh,
way bigger when
chest
you start
hair.
shaving
Oh
your
yeah,
chest
you gotta
hair.
shave your
Dude,
chest.
And then
So-
once you shave your chest hair, you can never go back to hairy chest.
It's
hair.
true.
Well, okay, so think
Uh,
about this. I have gone back because the second I shave my chest hair, pain. I just can't keep care of it. I mean, I have a razor to shave my body, but I just don't use it ever.
Well, this is where we shout out Manscaped. Not the
Manscaped,
sponsor.
not the sponsor
That would be
yet,
Pill.
Not yet.
Not yet.
but
Hit us up.
If you're
Yeah,
listening,
I mean,
Manscaped.
What?
I got the Manscaped.
We're waiting for you.
Manscaped lawnmower.
Oh,
it's
it's
so
the
nice.
best.
I
We,
thought about
we'll
getting-
talk about that.
I
in a
thought
future
about getting
episode.
some Manscaped.
It's
stuff.
genuine.
The
Oh, yeah.
Manscaped is worth it.
Absolutely.
It's definitely
not.
worth it.
That's how I shaved my legs.
Exactly.
Same thing I used to shave
I
my
just
balls
use a
and my chest.
razor. Just a regular
Yeah,
razor.
I know. Well, and the thing is, I use
That's
the
just
razor.
so. That's just
That's old
It's
school.
so much
unnecessary.
harder.
That's just old school.
That's just extra work.
Yeah.
Manscaped just done. Also, we'll put an image up on screen right here of me shaved my chest when I shaved my chest into the Batman logo for
Yep.
Robert Pattinson's Pattinson.
There
That
it
is the picture.
So
There it is.
Yep.
That's a
You
sight
did
to
that
see.
for the Batman movie?
Yeah.
Did you go to the movie shirtless?
No,
No.
but
Did
I
you
went
take
to
it
the
off
movie
during
with
the
you,
movie?
I believe, right?
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we did
It was
go-
like it was like the third time that you'd seen it.
We did go with Matthew.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
we
with
went
Matthew.
with we went and saw it. That's a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
It is.
I liked it.
Yeah,
it
it's
didn't
delightful.
deserve the hate that it got. Pattinson, I'm a
Maybe.
fan. I think it was good.
Did
I
you
agree.
hate?
Yeah,
They do get hate,
Really?
yeah. Still to
Honestly,
this
all
day.
the
It was a really good one.
all the Batmans. But yeah, I shaved my chest into the logo of Batman. Batman. It was sick.
Well, let's get back to why I don't shave my chest.
Please.
Because I mean, I just tried. I think I shaved my chest the first time was a year ago for Halloween, because Ben and I were construction workers.
Of course.
I was a
Matthew as well.
construction
Matthew
worker,
was
too.
one of
Matthew
them
as
too.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
He was
was
there,
Josh's
and
idea.
we were
Right.
shirtless, right? And Ben was like, "Well, I'm gonna shave my chest a little bit, so, like, just so it's not that hairy when we're shirtless at a party,
Of
you know."
course.
And I took that as I'm gonna shave my entire torso.
Oh yeah, nobody likes the happy trail down here.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
No,
obviously.
no, no.
You
But-
gotta give it to that.
But I
No,
shaved my
cut that
yeah.
out.
I shaved my whole body, and
It
then
needs more.
It does. I can help you out with that. though.
and then it started growing back,
Come on,
and
Patriot.
it was so painful. I couldn't sleep because all the like prickles would just bother me during the day, or like during at work when I was trying to go to bed. And I didn't shave my chest for another like 8 months. I maybe shaved it like a couple months ago for who knows what reason, and it was just as painful. So I'm probably never doing that again.
To be fair though, you do have a hairier chest. Than
Yeah,
I
do,
would
'cause
say.
You
I'm
do
a
grow
Italian.
it like
Italian.
quicker than
Yeah.
the average.
I mean,
male.
Joe is
The
a
average Joe.
true
Yeah, the
true
average Joe.
Italian, as you can tell. I mean, he's
Yeah.
got the button down with the
Bada
chest
bing.
hair and the necklace. He's a
Boom.
true Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
whole
it is what it
package,
is.
if I do
Yeah.
say.
It is what it is.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Manscaped. Pretty
Manscaped.
cool.
Yeah.
Are not yet sponsored.
But we'd like
To all of
Yeah.
our male viewers out there,
check under your seat.
Shave.
we will have a
Lawnmower
code in
4.0.
the we'll have a code in the Patreon coming up soon.
Pilk.
Yeah, code PILK.
Code Pilk.
Try
for
that if-
20% off in Manscaped.
If it works, we are surprised. You should be surprised.
Yeah.
Um,
We're all surprised here.
also, we'll
Honestly-
need a contract.
Honestly, you should just plug Pilk into every single coupon
Yeah.
website, and I bet you eventually
It-
we'll find
it
one that
will.
works.
I mean,
You
it's
will
like a
find one
monkey
that
on
works.
a typewriter. Eventually, he'll.
It's gonna work.
He'll eventually
Yeah.
type out the works of Shakespeare.
So actually,
work.
that's what you should do. In fact, that's what we should be doing on the web.
Yeah.
Getting
Just
a
plugging
monkey.
in Pilk
Yeah.
into every
And a
single
typewriter.
website.
That'll
to
be a
see
website.
if it works.
We find deals on random crap and we just type PILK.
I bet I could write a program.
Just
Well,
search every.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to see if
Every
it.
instance.
We can do it.
Okay.
Anyways,
Next episode.
All right. The last thing we wanted to address from commenters is from Noah Parati. He was asking about our fitness journey.
It's quite the journey.
Fitness
fitting this
is-
dick in your mouth.
No, we can't actually say it. It's PG.
We'll bleep that out.
We'll
We'll
bleep
bleep
it
that.
out.
We'll
Sorry.
bleep
Yeah,
that in
we'll,
post.
guys. Sorry,
we'll put
guys.
the censor.
No, we were all thinking it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, the thing that Noah actually said in the comments was, "You guys know women." I think that was what the comment.
Oh yeah,
said.
everyone was surprised, so
Yeah.
shocked
Roughly-
that there were women in
There's-
the last episode. There,
It's not.
They.
I don't.
We know
What
women.
We contributed way
Yeah,
more.
Yeah.
No.
What kind of what vibe do we get off where it looks
Yeah.
like we don't talk to women? I mean,
Yeah.
what is it? The giant Shrek flag up above us, or what gives that away.
Is the fact that I'm clinically shy?
Yeah. We talked to plenty of women.
We know a plethora.
I met Ben through a woman. My
That'll be a story for another day.
cousin
Yeah.
Kate.
Nah,
Kate, shout out to you if you want to
No.
come on the
Yeah,
podcast.
I know you're watching
She's
this
Kate. Kate, if you want to come on the podcast.
you're not even allowed
as
to
a
watch.
guest.
No, I'm gonna send this to her.
It's alright. She already stalks my TikTok and bitches about it on her private stories.
Yeah, she'll see it. We got bleeped out.
We got-
Hey,
we got
yeah.
bleeped- we
I
got
don't know
bleeped
where you
out.
heard that from. It wasn't from me. That's for sure.
It was from
Yeah.
Will.
In case you guys don't know, I'm actually not gonna dox Will because he's like
A child, right?
he's a grown man. Don't worry about it. Will, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Will's watching
He won't
this
watch.
right now.
Anyways,
Yeah.
guys, comment on the video so we can respond. I think that'd be cool
Yeah.
if we do that every single time.
Yeah.
We respond to a few comments, you know.
Ask
Yeah.
us
Leave a
It
questions.
makes it interactive.
On our OnlyFans Patreon, we'll have pictures of us shaved and not shaved, and you guys leave
Yeah.
a comment. What do you
Which-
prefer? Ben shaved, Ben unshaved, Matthew shaved, Matthew unshaved,
Or the Ben with
Ethan's
the Batman.
pubes, Joe's pubes,
Joe's with clothes, without clothes.
Joe's without clothes. Just go on there, take a look.
Let us know.
We'll put some polls up. I think.
We'll get a
and
few.
then
We'll get a
comment
few.
what you prefer. Actually, that's
Yeah.
probably better.
Yeah.
Comment and then comment who you would prefer shaved and who you would prefer not shaved. I think
And we'll
that's
respond to it.
Yeah.
next episode, episode
Yeah.
3.
But yeah, so Noah was asking about our fitness journey. So I think we, it's like we got.
Okay.
I think
Go over
we
it.
covered
Yeah, let's
it.
go over that real quick.
Oh.
Who would like to go first?
Like, are we actually talking about?
Yeah, for sure. Like I think it's
Because,
a
I
good
mean,
topic.
Okay, well, I started working out when I was 14 with my father. As you've seen, my dad, he's a pretty
Christian.
pretty
Christian-
attractive man.
he's-
We're gonna put a picture of him
Yeah, this
right
is-
there.
Yeah,
This is Christian?
I'll find a good looking picture of my dad. You can plug it onto the screen.
He doesn't look a day over
He
25.
might be here. He might not be here.
Oh my goodness.
If you guys want, I bet we could bring him on the show. It's,
Yeah,
Ooh.
special guest one day.
Comment down below if
He
you-
would be a special guest.
Yeah, my
not
dad-
just, not just a guest.
My dad's he's a G, so I started working out with him, and then I didn't really get serious with it till about 2 years ago, and then just barely. I've been bulking a lot, and so trying to put on some weight. I don't know if it's. I mean, I feel like it's paid off, but you know,
It's
Oh, yeah,
definitely it's
for
paid
sure.
off.
Oh yeah,
I'm feeling
It's
pretty.
we can
good.
see it.
I'm
You
feeling
look-
pretty
you
good.
look good.
I got
We can all see
we
it.
got some.
Oh, look at
we
it.
got some definition.
For our audio listeners, Matthew looks great.
Yeah, he's shredded.
Yeah.
I think if we can, let's get some before and after pictures.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll
See,
put some
the
I've
results.
never- I don't have like a good before picture.
Yeah, he's just
I
always
was-
been hot.
No, I was embarrassed to take pictures. I found like
Dang.
I was looking for him. I had like one video where I was chunky still.
I
Yeah, Ben
Yeah,
actually
he's just
leaned out a
shredded.
lot this summer. He's looking cut.
think I do have a couple pictures where I just look bad.
Mm.
Yeah, but
We'll throw up some pictures of us
Yeah,
shirtless
we'll
for you
get-
guys.
Ben,
A little,
on the
little
Patreon.
sneak peek on what the OnlyFans we could put on the
We could
video.
blur
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can get
Little-
this.
We do my
sneak
dad. We'll do some sneak peeks of shirtless photos.
do you guys have a picture of you two shirtless?
Not to get.
can
I have.
get
one.
Look, I have plenty of
Ben,
shirtless
I have a
pictures.
picture of us shirtless.
I have
We can
plenty
get
of
one.
shirtless pictures.
We can get
so yeah, I can definitely get that figured out.
Well, we'll have a Jimbo's day.
Maybe I
in
should.
Yeah.
jorts.
Maybe I should
In
start
jorts?
In
OnlyFans.
jorts and a
I got
Morbius
the
shirt.
shorts right over there. I was wearing them earlier, actually.
She was wearing
They're
them.
so cool.
They were.
I feel like-
uncomfortable.
Now we got to talk. Well, I guess you guys talk about your fitness
Well,
journeys
yeah.
first. Let's hear
Well,
the
you
rest.
keep what you got in mind.
Okay.
You're up, Ethan.
My fitness journey. I started swimming when I was like 10 in the 4th grade, and then I met Matthew, and I actually got into my fitness journey from Christian as well. I glanced my eyes upon him, and I was like,
My
"Wow,
father.
his
Oh.
father,
I was like,
Christian, yeah, Christian, his
Christianity.
Matthew's father."
Yeah, Christianity.
We live
And-
for the Lord.
he was going like this. I wasn't sure.
That is true. That
Thou
is
shalt
true.
be swole.
He's just the swole god.
Yeah, my
Right.
dad is the
He's
swollest.
the swole god. And so I saw the swole god, and I was like, okay, well, I want to be just like him. And I followed his footsteps from Matthew's footsteps. And as of recent, I was going to the gym every day. I was dabbling, but I got a job, and so it's been hard to find out my schedule. But I'm gonna go.
Dude, it sucks when you're work. Like I get off at like 9 o'clock most days after like 10 hours of
Yeah.
work. I don't want like
Exactly.
I want to go to the gym. The boss over here is so
So
it's
crowded.
always busy.
It's the pain. You
That's
have
why
to
I'm-
spend like 10 minutes, like a half hour of your workout is waiting to
Dude,
work
it's
out.
awful. That's why I'm so excited for EOS to open. It's like not even a mile away,
That's nice.
and it's open 24 hours, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Because like if I come home and I'm like not doing anything for a few hours, or I can go in the morning even, it's like way better.
Well, that's the one that I've noticed too. Is like this semester's been so busy that it's so hard to get myself to go. Cause
Yeah,
like,
the motivation.
Because like you're so tired at the end of the day, but you know, you just have to keep grinding.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You have to like
Yeah.
force
You
yourself
gotta be married to that
do it.
grind.
no
Yeah,
one
you do have to be
enjoys
married to that
working
grind.
out.
That's true.
Well, no,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
true.
No, nobody
I
enjoys
love
getting
working
themselves like to
To
go
work out,
to
yeah.
work out. But then when
yeah,
you're
yeah,
there,
it's
you
the,
enjoy
it's
it.
it's the getting in your car,
Yeah.
and driving. That's the only hard
Yeah.
part. And you
Yeah,
get
getting
Exactly.
started.
That's why it's
Get the
nice when
momentum
it's
going.
gonna be like 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
Not even.
Exactly.
So-
That's always the best. And 24 hours, a gym is
yeah.
not a gym if it's not 24 hours.
Oh no, I know. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I don't know how you're gonna compete, honestly.
But Joe, tell us a bit about
Yeah.
you because we mentioned in the last episode that
Yeah.
we were
I was gonna.
we were
that.
both kind of
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll get a picture of me from football right over here. I have a couple actually. We'll put one there, maybe put one there
we were nothing special.
somewhere. I'll have a picture of Ben Sadley up there. Who knows where it'll be somewhere on the screen. Might even be the full screen.
It won't cover Shrek.
We're actually
though.
gonna put it over
I
Ethan's
can't cover
face.
Shrek.
You can
We'll
you can
be
get
able
my
to see
face,
him for the
just
whole
not
episode.
Shrek's face.
But yeah. So I mean, I moved out. I was always just a chubby kid. Back from when I lived in New Jersey, and then we moved out here to Utah. And I don't know what happened to me, but like not the climate, like the altitude change is like it's a lot heavier on you
Oh yeah.
going from sea level to up in the mountains.
Mm.
I remember when I must have been 14 because it was when I just moved here. I like could not walk up the stairs without being heavy breath, and it's not like a lot of stairs. It was like one story of stairs. But I started playing football. I think I might have lost like 15 pounds. It was not the best shape I'd ever been. At that point, it's the best shape I've ever been in my life. Besides the fact I still sucked at football.
We didn't fix that.
Yeah. Have any of us ever been good at football? I think we've
No.
all tried to play
Yeah.
football.
I
and
can
all-
do
Oh,
it.
every single one
I can
of
do
us,
it now.
yeah.
The thing, I was so bad at football because I used to just not want to ever hurt anyone,
He's
and
a lover.
Yeah.
that's changed.
Let me tell you guys about my football experience as
Here.
a kid.
Okay,
You're still
let me
lower.
finish.
Finish.
We'll go with
Finish your
football
story.
after this.
Yeah, we'll get.
But yeah. So football, I was bad because I didn't like to hurt people. If I did, I'd probably be in the NFL right now. Who knows?
I would believe it.
Yeah, I can see it.
I would have died in a car crash.
I could
Yeah,
also
drug
see it.
overdose too.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
Yeah,
in prison,
OD.
One of the three.
hmm
Yeah.
But yeah, so did that. Didn't play football in high school, which was good and bad. I wish I did. But after high school, I kind of just started working out more. I took a weight training class in my senior year, which really helped. Moving to college definitely helped because I was able to. I started working out with a personal trainer. I highly recommend it if you're able to afford it, but again, it's not really necessary. You do all that stuff on your own. But working with my personal trainer, I've been the strongest I've been in recent years, and I really appreciate it, honestly. It's gotten to the point where I can just go to the gym on my own. I like to go with my buddies, but
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah,
always
that's
do
always
that.
the best.
It's been a lot
So-
harder since I moved. Me and Joe used to go all the time.
Yeah, me and
but
Matthew used to go like every night. We go with Josh.
Josh will be a future Pilk member. In fact, we
Yeah.
can edit
Yeah, he
him in
will.
and post.
Yeah, we-
This is a
should.
picture of
That's
Josh.
CGI
This is Josh.
right
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna
With,
CGI
uh,
Josh right here.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Josh.
he's over there.
You're one of the
He's-
ones where Josh says something offensive
No.
when you post it.
Like
Oh.
just terrible.
You'd be surprised.
PG,
Out of-
but offensive.
Josh says
Like,
some
out of
phenomenal
pocket.
things.
Yeah.
No, I have good videos of Josh. We'll put him over
That's
there.
true. Let's
Um,
have a video of him. Put a video up of him trapped in the back of a car being kidnapped.
Oh, that's a classic.
Ben, we gotta do this one.
Yeah, that one too.
Okay, but yeah, that's me. Let's go back.
Are we doing the popsicle video of Josh?
Ooh,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
put
a good
that
one.
over
That's
here.
a good one.
It-
So yeah, trust me, Josh knows some.
He's
Josh
got some
knows-
technique.
He's got some
It's a
technique.
throat goat.
He is a goat of the throat. Like,
Mhm.
like
Bro.
Josh doesn't have a gag reflex. Like
It's incredible.
Go all the way. in
That
there.
is incredible. It's impressive.
One time
Yeah.
I got to the stomach acid.
Oh, that's deep.
No, dude. Talking about football though,
I wish I could.
my
get it.
football was so traumatic.
You know, you just
we
skipped
not?
right over.
I
Ben.
thought you went
No,
first.
We did not.
No, I didn't
You
go
went
first.
first.
Oh.
Well, you go ahead
You're
then.
so
All right,
selfish.
well,
Sorry, guys.
If it's okay with Matthew.
I don't know.
Matthew's
If
in
it's all right,
charge.
why-
His opinion
like
doesn't
and-
mean anything.
Like and
No.
comment
Okay.
if you think it's okay for Ben to continue. We'll wait.
We'll wait.
All right, looks like the comments.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
But yeah,
next time.
So like I was fat in
Oh,
like
yeah.
middle school. Honestly, up until like my senior year of high school. I like kind of slimmed down junior year of high school, but like
So I'm 5'7". I don't know how to tell you this, but I lied in the last one about being 6'7". I'm short, 5'7". The only things
He's
I've
talking
ever
about
been.
his dick size.
Gotta believe that.
Gotta believe that.
The only I used to be incredibly self-conscious about my weight. Now I'm only self-conscious about my height because you can change your weight. You can't change your height.
That's true.
But anyway, so I'm 5'7", right? I first off, I would just like to mention, ever since middle school, I had like terrible man boobs. It was bad. Like just all.
Real
It seemed
bad.
like I just collect fat.
It
here.
depends who you ask.
That is true. Some people are into that.
I mean,
I'm into that.
Were you a fan?
I would have suckled on those.
Yeah, let's stop.
Man,
stop
I'll
right there.
get.
Not only we have to bleep so much because of you.
Man.
What? You have
This
to
guy.
bleep suckle?
Oh,
There
you
it
just
goes
did it again.
There it goes again.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, I had some bad man boobs. I was chubby. By the start of senior year of high school, I was 205 pounds. For 5'7", like that, that's a pretty high BMI. And so like it was standing on the scale at the start of my weights class in senior year was like, all right, I've always hated myself. I got to change. So that year, during my weights class, I would do weights and then I'd do a ton of cardio and dieting on my own. I lost almost 45 pounds. I lost 40 pounds my senior
Yeah.
year, which I was very, very proud of. And like that was
impressive.
that was
That's
honestly
very
like the best I've ever felt about myself.
Yeah.
And then I came to college. I definitely put on a good freshman, not even like a good freshman 15, probably 10 at least.
Mhm.
But I wasn't looking too bad. And then I kind of got a bit lazy on my sophomore year of high school into my first half of my junior year.
Of
And
college
then,
or high school?
Of college, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
college.
And the start at the second half of my junior year, which was the start of this year, 2022, was when I was just like, all right, I got to get back to the gym. I don't like myself anymore. And so at that point I was going like 5 times a week. It was
The grind.
basically the only thing
Yeah.
that I actually enjoyed anymore. And so
It's good.
after that, like I don't know, I feel really good about myself now.
Yeah, you should.
Because- Oh, thank you. But no, a little shout out because this is Suicide Prevention Month, which is basically
course.
Mental Health Month.
Of course.
Of course.
I would say that like the gym is the single thing that like
Yeah.
helps my depression.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
naturally
100%.
because
That's true.
Yeah.
like I'm on a couple different meds. I don't really like. I mean that's like synthetic happiness. That doesn't mean
Mhm,
anything.
exactly.
The gym at the start of this year was the first time since probably since middle school that I felt genuine. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Good.
actual authentic chemicals that actually felt good. And so
Yeah.
that's why I still go to the gym. It's good
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys are debating, go.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah,
Just
it's
get
gonna,
out there.
It's gonna be hard every single time you go. Like it never gets
Yeah.
easier.
The hardest part is just getting yourself there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's easily the
Don't-
hardest
Once
part.
you're there,
Don't-
then you spend an hour easily.
A lot
Yeah.
of people like to like be afraid of the gym because they think people are gonna judge them.
Oh, that's a
No.
good point to bring up.
Bro, nobody cares.
Yeah,
Literally-
everybody's there for the same reason.
Literally nobody cares.
Everybody's there for the same
Mhm.
reason.
Also, I think feel comfortable posing in the mirror. Sometimes people are weird about that.
Just do it.
People
Yeah,
are
it's-
like,
it's okay
people
to feel
don't-
good
I,
about
I
yourself.
still feel uncomfortable. I only do it when I was having nobody around
Nah,
me.
bro.
You should.
gotta-
It's
you
good
gotta
to
show
feel
off
good
what you
about
got.
yourself.
Show off
yeah.
what you got, bro.
We'll put
Sometimes.
a poll
Hit the
out,
poses.
No, I
and we'll see who had the best
There's
physical
a mirror
journey.
right there, actually.
But
Do it.
we all know that Ben had the best physical
stop.
journey.
He did.
He
Ben
will.
and Joe
He will
both
win the
look
poll.
great right now. I mean,
They do.
Oh, I used to.
Comparatively-
if you've seen the chubby pictures of when they were younger,
I wish
mean,
we had-
they've come a long way.
We probably have a picture. Actually,
I didn't like to take pictures because I was so
I
unhappy. with
probably do have a picture of me and Ben from. I do have
I
the
bet so.
Titanic photo.
myself. I have. Oh yeah, that. I found the the video of me dancing in David's room with Preston.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we do it. Yeah,
that one I look pretty chubby in.
let's get that in there.
We'll put that right here or here somewhere. I don't know.
We'll put it down.
But
in
yeah,
the
that's a good point to
description.
bring up because I was so scared of other people at the gym when I started out.
Oh, same,
It's like,
yeah.
well, I still am afraid of like just like looking like a fool, but there's. I
Just-
think everybody, honestly,
gotta
everybody's
learn.
so happy.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, just so nice.
Exactly.
and so-
Nobody judges.
Right.
Everybody's
to-
there for the same thing.
Like I had a guy before I left for the summer this year, and he just came and was like, "Hey, you mind if I help you do your form?" I was like, "Oh, please, man."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And honestly, everybody there is like you said,
Yeah.
same reason. That's the one
Exactly.
place where nobody's judging. because
Exactly.
Everybody's there to get better.
Were
They just-
Were you there when we had that like huge buff like Italian guy come by when we were on the Smith machine doing the
What did he
sissy
s-
squats?
What did he say?
He was like telling us, he was like, "Oh, you want to
Yeah.
put your feet like
Yeah, I
this.
do remember that.
I was like, that. It's like, yeah, I'd like to talk to you. Like, you look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It feels good.
They all
It's
started
just
somewhere.
all around good.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Very good.
So
See,
shout
we
out-
just
shout
all
out
of
to
us.
Noah.
we just feel happy right
Thank
now.
you, Noah.
We just feel good talking
Yeah,
about
look
it.
at that, Noah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Noah will be on the pod one day.
Come on the podcast to defend yourself.
yes.
Should you feel the need?
He will be on the podcast, but we will have to bleep out everything he says.
Oh, yeah.
I've
More than
talked to
Matthew.
Noah.
The only thing you'll
Hey,
hear from him is, okay.
Yeah, he'll just say okay the entire
And
time.
then the rest is.
It's like
which
I
we'll
remember
bring
one
up.
time. I remember one time when I was a kid. I tried to watch Deadpool on VidAngel. That's what it'll be like having Noah on the podcast.
when they did the Christmas version of Deadpool 2 and just like.
Oh yeah.
No,
Had
dude.
like half the movie.
Literally, I was able to convince my dad to let me watch it on VidAngel, and I remember the movie was an hour and like 45 minutes normally, and so we edited it to my dad's like, okay, this is good, and it was a half hour. It was literally 30 minutes, and man, was I so confused that whole movie because like it was
Fantastic.
just nonsense.
Yeah.
Didn't remember when we watched it? You did
Yeah.
with Devin and I.
I think we VidAngeled it that time too.
Yeah,
just,
we did.
We just kept in the violent parts.
Yeah, all we did was just take away like the sex scenes, and I think that was it.
Yeah, we were missing out.
Yeah, 100%. The mashed
Sex
potatoes.
is gross.
Yeah.
It is gross.
But we don't condone premarital sex in this
No.
No,
podcast.
especially.
No.
I say dating
No.
until marriage.
I honestly say you should get married and then wait maybe a year, and then
No.
decide if you're
And
into
then that's
way
decide
too
if you're
early.
into sex.
Yeah, it's too early.
You know, because like
I'd say like the 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
yeah, 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
of marriage, and then
Sooner.
maybe you can think about it. Yeah, premarital sex is gross, guys. Keep
I'm
it
also
gross.
very against premarital eye contact.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
now.
It's disgusting.
If you need to have sex with your homies,
Oh, that's
the
okay.
difference.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
That's why they call it homosexuals.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You say no homo before. No homo before.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we're gonna get age restricted.
No, that's PG.
We're not
that's
gonna get
PG
monetized on this. I don't know why it matters.
We're maybe getting towards the border
No
here,
way.
but that's PG.
No way.
Dude,
Is
Manscaped will
YouTube
never-
official watching this.
Manscaped will never sponsor us for this.
No,
Yeah,
Manscaped
we should
would
ask
support
Manscaped. Can,
Yeah.
can we
Are you
message
kidding? Have you
Manscaped?
seen their commercials? They're
Man is in the
yeah,
name.
the Manscaped commercials are like
the
cra-
best for your balls and just some
Yeah.
chick.
It's like a super hot girl talking about your balls. How are you not
Yeah.
supposed to be like?
But-
But that's just Tuesday night.
They don't-
How does like? It's a genius ad because how is that not supposed to like
They don't do it
catch your attention?
for the chicks though. They do it for the homies.
Well, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what it's
They
marketed.
should
to.
change those ads instead of a hot girl. Like do like a it
Do
should
like-
hack your computer,
do like the
find a
most
picture of your
muscular
friend,
man.
and then Photoshop you know what I'm, you know.
Yeah,
that's
they
like
should
a-
put like just
Well,
Dwayne
yeah.
the Rock Johnson.
Bro, if Dwayne the Rock
Dwayne The Rock
Johnson told me to shave my balls, I mean,
I would
I'd have
shave
to.
him in a
You
heartbeat.
have to.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's
you'd
a
feel
good-
obliged.
Here's a good question. What's the worst thing you would do to a celebrity just to say you did it to a celebrity?
What does
Like,
that?
what's
like,
the-
like,
elaborate
here's
on-
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you
Here's what I'm
got
saying.
it.
Here's what I'm saying. So like,
Like spit on him or
if
like,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson said, "Let me spit on you," would you let him?
oh
This
No.
is
so are we
this is
thinking like
Dwayne the Rock Johnson we're talking.
Like,
I
or
thought
like
you were saying,
if Halle Berry said, "Let me fart in your face,"
I thought you were
No.
saying like.
would you let her fart
Like-
in your
like
face? But then you
kill
could
him.
tell everyone that Halle Berry farted in your face.
This is Halle Berry though. If it was someone else, like
Like Kate Upton?
yeah, Kate Upton walked up to me and said, "I'm gonna fart in your face." I'd be like,
Oh,
okay.
Would you let her fart in your face?
I would.
every
because
dude,
it's
every dude in middle
Unspeakable
school,
things.
every guy in middle school would have.
So that's what I'm
Could've gone through the
saying.
cable.
What would you let a celebrity do to you just to be like, yeah, Brad Pitt freaking peed in my mouth? Like, what?
I would-
let Harry Styles spit on me if I was.
I would
yeah,
too.
I would.
Yeah.
Chris Pine is a lucky guy.
I would shake his hand.
I honestly want to see that Don't Worry Darling movie just for the drama.
I do too. I want to see it. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it looked good, and then I saw the reviews like.
Yeah, I know. I thought it looked good too, and I was like, frick.
But that's how it is 9 times out of 10 though.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think Harry
Things look
Styles
good
is
and then you're just
overrated.
Oh yeah,
He's definitely-
100%.
He's
Chris Pine.
Chris-
hot.
Love Chris Pine.
he's up there.
He's on our tier list.
Yeah,
What-
he's
what-
That's what we should put on the Patreon is our tier list.
No,
that
we,
Yeah.
we will. We
Yeah.
We'll put that on Patreon.
We're
So
gonna we'll probably
Patreon-
do a tier list episode.
Yeah.
$50 a month. You'll get our tier lists.
But yeah, I'd let a celebrity spit on me.
It,
Like,
it
that's-
depends on the
What
celebrity.
would you
That's
let them
not that
do?
bad.
What's the line, Ben? Where would you draw the line and say that's too much for me?
Honestly, as long as the boxer shorts are on.
As long as I'm still straight by the
But
end
still,
of it.
Alright, so what if-
even it depends on the celebrity.
Does that have to be a guy? Like,
It could be any
if it's a
celebrity.
girl,
Like
I'll
I would
never do
let
anything.
Ryan Reynolds just lick my man.
Oh, I would let Ryan Reynolds do anything.
Easy.
Would you let Ryan Reynolds like give you like a Cleveland steamer, like poop on your chest, like
I don't know.
drop a fat?
I mean,
one?
but then I can say that.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
you can
you
get video
would.
That's
proof, so you
clout.
have proof
That
that,
is
Ryan
clout.
Reynolds pooped on your
Yeah.
chest.
Dude, if I have proof, I can bring that to court. Like,
That's a bag secure.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know.
So in that
Would
case,
you let it
if you can
slowly
get a
poop on
really
you?
high,
I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
if you can get the money, if you
Now-
can get the
Shit.
bag secured, why would
Maybe
you
a,
not? do
yeah,
it?
maybe a chick. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
You would let a chick poop on you, bro? Lexi does that now.
All right.
No, I'm
fair
just, I'm just kidding.
Oh, PG.
Shout out to. Actually, that doesn't matter.
PG.
She poops in the toilet, and that's it.
That's what it sometimes happens to do.
All right, we're talking about too much poop and
Yeah,
sex.
yeah, yeah.
This is getting
Let's
on the
get
border
back to
here.
PG.
Why does it have to be
Matthew,
PG?
Matthew's
Matthew,
always the one
let's
who
go back
can't
to your
keep
football
it PG.
stories.
Why does it have to be PG though? Let me.
Doesn't have to be PG.
We said
It's
it.
just-
Why
we
are
don't
we,
want
why
just
are we
be-
letting Susan up at YouTube control what
We
our
don't.
podcast
We just don't want to
is?
be talking about 9/11 and sex and,
Yes, we do.
and everything. Like, you know,
9/11 conspiracies. The best podcasts are the podcasts that are unapologetic.
That's
Like
what I'm
Joe
saying.
Rogan.
I'm not saying we're
90%
not
of what Joe Rogan
apologizing.
said it says is garbage, but like it's just funny and
I'm sorry
he's
you think that.
unapologetic.
we can't bring him up. By the way, he'll sue us.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Maybe we'll have him in a future episode.
Ooh,
No,
special
Ro,
guest.
I mean Ro Jogan.
Nice.
We
Yeah,
won't
we'll have
be
Ro
on-
Jogan.
Ro Jogan.
We won't be on his podcast. He'll be on our podcast.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Joe, I know you're watching this right now.
Just we're
Football stories.
we've got
though?
space on the couch right here.
He's one of our 6 subscribers.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. He's one of the day ones.
All right. Well, so are we doing football story, or what?
No,
What if we
we
just
don't-
share some good stories, some good old wholesome?
Let's keep it on topic.
We do.
Maybe.
We do. This has been a wholesome podcast so far.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Everything about
Matthew's been digressing it a little bit,
Thankfully,
but
there's
when
no
we were
money
going with the
here.
gym and everything like that, I felt good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
So let's keep it wholesome.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, what story did you have? You sound like
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
It's not
Is
like-
it-
it's
is
not
it wholesome?
You're
important.
gonna tell us.
Sounds like it was important.
I got one.
Is it wholesome?
It's not football, so it's the opposite of wholesome.
Yeah, my football story is not wholesome at all.
Well,
My experience playing football was not wholesome at all.
yeah,
I was. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
What happened to me during a football match once was so I was the worst player on the team, right? Ben wasn't there.
We were
yet.
tied.
Ben wasn't there yet.
Oh,
though.
this was that. Okay.
He might have been there. I don't know.
Was this freshman year?
I can't remember. You might remember it happening if you were there. But I was a nose guard, so I played center of the pack on defense. And then we went up against this team, and the center, which is the player on the opposite team that I'm going against, he was just like a monster. He was like twice my size. I was like 145 pounds at this point. So, and probably the same height. So I was maybe like from now, I was probably 30 pounds less than what I am. And this guy was just a monster. I think I started crying this game because I was just getting beat up. He would pick me by my uniform and slam me into the ground.
Like,
No, he would literally.
You sure he wasn't trying to murder you?
He might have been, but he was slamming me into the ground to the point where he got 4 penalties, 4 personal fouls. So we sent them back 60 yards.
This guy just wanted to kill you.
Yeah, he literally just
I think he might have gotten ejected from the game, or it got to the point where his coach had to like yell at him, and he started crying because he
Well, he
wasn't-
deserved it.
No, because he wasn't allowed to play anymore. And at the end of the game, they're just like, Joe, you were like the MVP of this game. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
They had to give you
Dude,
the MVP award so you didn't feel too bad.
All of this happened within like 5 minutes, maybe, because I didn't get much play because I was bad. So
let me get this straight. You came into the game, got beat up for 5 minutes, and then left.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's the MVP for it.
dude,
That's
I got free orange slices at the end. So
That's what's
That's
up.
wholesome.
that's the only reason I played football. 'cause
That makes me
free
feel
snack.
good.
My family
The free,
couldn't feed me.
the free snack.
The Gatorade at the end.
So,
Oh, that's
the guy that beat him up, if you're watching this, just leave.
Yeah, we
Come
know
on the
you
podcast.
are.
Come on the podcast
Yeah,
and
No,
defend
just-
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. You
We're
leave.
leaving an official call. What was his
He's
name?
over it. It'll be civil.
What was his name?
I don't know. I won't be civil.
JJ Watts.
JJ Watt.
JJ,
Come on the podcast to defend yourself.
come
why,
here.
why
just,
would
just
you beat
leave.
up a guy like 30 years
Yeah.
younger than you?
Yeah.
JJ, he could have made it into the NFL, but you broke him.
You broke him.
I'm broken.
You broke.
He's a
him.
broken man.
I don't have any football stories.
No.
When I moved to Utah, I played like a little bit
What do you even
before.
do?
I was in middle school, but when I moved to Utah freshman year, we were bad.
Yeah.
When I played football, I remember there was this time. So I played football in Las Vegas, Nevada,
Yep.
and I was probably in 6th grade. So I was pretty small in 6th grade. I was probably like 5 foot,
Yeah,
probably
you're-
like 110 pounds wet.
You're
like,
pretty tiny.
I was real small.
Yeah.
I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet.
Yeah.
And I had a friend who was about the same size as me, and so they sent us out. Our whole team is pretty much like that size. We're all like, maybe the tallest was like 5'6". We're super small.
That's so short.
5'4".
Wow.
He was 5'4". Sorry. So, anyways, we run out there and we're going against this
Okay, he
team
never
of
grew.
Samoan
He
kids.
never grew.
And Samoan kids, they were like 6'1",
Oh.
220 pounds, all of them.
We had
You were JK?
we had a Hawaiian kid on our team.
Yeah, dude.
He was
They're
He's
just
a
they're
monster.
they're
Okay,
tanks.
So now imagine a team of just those guys.
Just that
That's
guy.
all it was,
And
right?
It's a team movie.
So we're playing and like we're just getting destroyed. Like just like no mercy. Like they're just running up and down, like knocking us over. And my friend who's my same size just gets wailed, just like knocked down. And so everyone's like, dang it. So like they start setting up for the next play, and I walk over and I'm like, bro, you okay? And he gets up and his hand is just like bent and just hanging limp and just like snapped. He just snapped it. And I'm like freaking out. And all of a sudden they say like they start playing the game. And I'm like, guys, look at this dude. I'm like freaking out. And they start throwing the ball. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Did you carry him off?
No, I start waving my hands like this dude's hand's broken. And
You should have at
they,
least like finished the play.
they
Yeah,
drove an
for sure.
ambulance onto the field, pulled him out. They throw him onto the stretcher. Mind you, I'm like 12 right now. I'm like having like serious trauma. They throw him onto the stretcher. He's wailing, like flying his hand around. It's like flipping around like this. They cut off his uniform and drive him off. And then they made us finish the game.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, that's
like,
obvious.
I was like, oh my gosh.
They didn't know
I
who
was like, I
coached
just
the
watched my
playoffs.
friend die. And I was like, I have to keep like running into these Samoan kids who just obliterated my friend's arm.
As you can
It
tell,
was
Matthew
traumatic.
has never overcome this trauma.
No,
Yeah, it was-
Matthew
it was
thinks
bad.
about this every night.
He does.
He brings it up all the time.
Yeah.
I think that's why I had that dream about Homelander trying to kill me.
Yeah.
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think I just have
That's
a
future-
straight-
Stay tuned
future
for the
episode.
Dream podcast.
Yeah, dream podcast.
Everybody write down all the dreams you have.
I have a dream
Of course.
journal.
You know, I should start doing that. That's a good
Somewhere.
idea.
I read. Oh my.
Everything's falling.
I
Actually, that's my dream journal. Grab it.
Just plug.
The Book of Mormon.
Real quick plug.
we're sponsored, by the way.
We are sponsored by Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
If
This
you, have,
is true.
if you have questions, go to lds.org.
Thank
Your
you.
tithing funds this podcast.
Thank you, Russell and Nelson, for your
We're
support.
just taking tithing money and pumping it into the...
Into
Church,
Pilk, yeah.
church sponsored.
Yeah, remember, every 10% you pay goes straight into the
Goes-
podcast.
Goes
Thank
straight into Matthew's horror stories.
Thank you
in
for
football.
Bishop's Warehouse for supplying us with milk and Pepsi.
You're what makes this podcast a thing.
Yeah,
You're what
I built my
makes dreams
PC on
come true.
tithing money. So.
All tithing money I did not pay. But oh, you were talking about your dream. Yeah, dream journal.
You should start a dream journal.
So I had a dream. This may sound
All
weird.
men would be created equal.
No, never thought of that in my life. But I had a dream where, for some reason, we were on the topic of Ratatouille, and I thought a funny way to pronounce that would be Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
Run a wheel.
But I was like, what if like Linguini, like maybe not in the first movie, but like second movie, he has
Sequel.
cancer, and he's bald.
And he has to overcome this challenge because how's the rat going to
Yeah,
cook with
like
his hair?
how's he gonna pull the hair?
Yeah. that's
He's
true.
not gonna-
Dude, he's gonna actually.
What's he
like,
gonna do?
I think Remy's gonna have to teach him how to actually cook.
Yeah.
And like,
It's
how-
like a Mr. Miyagi type scene.
Yeah.
I don't know the lore or the canon of like what happens after Ratatouille 1, but like,
Well, canonically, Remy
well,
kind of
runs
takes
the
over
restaurant.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
goes.
no,
That's-
yeah, he
that's canon.
has it.
Yeah.
Like you see it on the post credits, but like what does Linguini do? Like, does he want to become a?
He doesn't want to just be a
Yeah, what are
waiter the whole
Linguini's
time.
hopes and aspirations?
Yeah.
You kind of
Yeah,
like
I feel
that.
like
At the end of the movie,
he's
he's
like
like
a main
shafted.
character, and
Yeah.
it's totally
Yeah,
shafted.
exactly.
He just
And then
becomes a
they give him-
waiter for the rest
They
of
give
his
him roller
life.
skates, and then he just goes and.
We really need to see him explored as a character.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. And I think a
Yeah.
dark character drama where he has to
Yeah.
deal with having cancer.
I feel like
that's relatable.
I feel like
Yeah.
Disney would go after this because, first, like all the stuff they've been doing lately is just so like
yeah.
it's very
Take
topical.
notes. Take notes. We're
Like,
giving you ideas.
They literally
here.
have a movie about periods.
By the way, have you guys seen that movie?
No.
What
It's
movie is it?
it's actually not terrible. I kind of liked it.
All
What,
right.
what film?
You can say that.
Yeah.
The Red Fox movie.
Turning
What's it
Red.
called? Turning Red.
Turning Red.
It's a little on the
Oh.
nose with the period stuff, and I felt uncomfortable knowing that they're children.
Yeah.
And I
So-
also don't know if I'd ever want a little kid to watch that movie.
No.
But as an adult, it was pretty mid.
Dude, Disney has
But
just
you never thought
been-
they'd do a period
Disney,
movie.
take notes.
Well,
we are
Disney-
giving you ideas.
They're just trying to be woke, especially with like She-Hulk,
Oh.
where they're like, this is the most feminist show we can try and make,
And it's just
and yet we
Twerk.
have a girl twerking.
Twerk.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
that is woman power.
That adds up.
Women have a lot of power with their
I
twerking.
like, there's a
agree.
line where she says she gets catcalled, yet she has a scene where she's shaking her ass.
It adds up.
Yeah,
Perfectly.
All I'm saying, you guys know the Hulk clap? You know, where he claps his hands?
Yeah.
yeah.
If she could harness that with her
She,
cheeks,
that's why do you think she was twerking?
imagine the power. Like, imagine Thanos comes down, he's like, I'm about to take all these Infinity Stones. She-Hulk drops down and just like Miley Cyrus when she's riding the wrecking ball and clapping her cheeks together, she swings in, Sonic clapping.
I think what happened
I like
right
to
here,
imagine.
Matthew's
I like it.
basically just like explaining verbatim what's going to happen in the next Avengers.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
you guys are giving me so many ideas for Disney movies now. Like Turning Red. What if we do the male puberty version called
Just
like
turning white.
Yeah.
and it's about
It's
like
not about race.
I don't think
No.
we can call it turning white.
It's actually no. It's actually an anti-racism film.
yeah, and it's about it deals with topics of race and puberty
Because
growing up and having-
all
it's about-
men go through
Because
puberty.
on the
They do.
inside, we're all white
Yes.
what the fuck? I don't know about that
and
one.
red.
Yes.
but it's about a guy. It's about a little boy, and instead of turning into
Little boy.
turning into a red fox on his
Can
period,
we say like teenager, not
he's
little boy?
all right. He's a he's a teenager. He's Wilsey. No, I'm just kidding.
Pubescent teen.
He's a
He's a
He's
pubescent.
he's
There
a
you go.
tween.
So
Oh,
here's
tweens.
what I'm
That's-
saying. We have
yeah.
we said so it's Tom Holland. So it's an adult, but you think it's a kid
Right,
because he
he's
looks like a
He's a
baby.
little baby.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he looks like a little
he's
baby.
got a
boy.
Little baby
So he
face.
voice acts, but they make him look like that in the movie.
Okay.
So it looks like Tom Holland, but
Like
it's a voice.
Kind of like how
act-
Fortnite did.
Yeah, kind of
The guy from Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he has whenever he has a wet dream, he turns into something. I don't know yet.
Oh, let's.
That's kind of
okay.
deep. Well,
Let's
I mean,
brainstorm this real quick.
if we're being honest, the
Maybe
topic
like a
of wet dreams
polar bear?
is not
Ooh.
talked about enough.
I agree. Wet dreams are not given enough content in like
a
mainstream
polar bear
media.
that just
We
got
don't
out of
address
water.
it.
No, wet
He
dreams
turns
nor
into
polar
a polar
bears.
bear.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
good.
it could, there's white foxes.
No,
No,
polar
that's too
bear.
close to turning
Polar bear.
red.
No, exactly. Well, that's the point.
The cinematic universe, the Turning Red cinematic universe. She
And
comes
then
in and
the polar bear and the red
in the
fox get
post-credit
married,
scene?
and they.
No, that's the third film. That's the third
We
film.
can't say
We
that.
gotta.
she comes in. She comes
We
in.
can't
We
say
gotta
that.
do setup
She-
here.
she
We gotta do
comes
setup.
in the post-credit scene, dude, and then it plays into the puberty narrative because at the end of the third movie, they
Make eye contact and
Yeah.
are
Hold
attracted
hands.
to each other.
Yes.
yeah.
And nothing more.
No, they hold paws.
Granted, this will be
years
after they
after
turn
they got
18.
married.
In the
Hold
third
paws.
movie, they'll be all over 18. So
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
Follow our
Actually-
Patreon for that.
And
This
it
is
will-
all the setup.
And we'll follow their child, who is a monstrosity, polar bear fox.
And the
It's
third
a-
one, the
it's
third
a
one's
pink-
just about anti-incest.
Yeah.
It's just a monstrosity.
Because actually, they were related. That's the thing. They're brother and sister. And we don't know this yet.
This is a plot.
yeah, you don't find out till later.
That's
It's
a
like
plot
it's like in
twist
Star
third.
Wars, except for we address it.
Yeah,
unlike
exactly.
Star Wars.
Exactly.
But
Anti-incest, just like we said.
Ethan, now we gotta watch Turning Red so you know what we're talking about.
I
yeah,
have no idea.
It's
I just
bad
know-
because I didn't know it was a period
You just
movie
said
until
it.
I watched it.
I didn't either.
But it was kind of. I mean,
You just said it was bad.
it was like I don't know. I had mixed feelings. It was okay sometimes and bad other times. You know.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! We reached that time where we all have to stand up and shout hooray. So. 1, 2, 3,
Hooray!
Yeah, sorry, I can do that. Anyway, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about with the with
The
that?
Disney movies.
No, I
Yeah.
think. Well, all I'm
Are you
saying
gonna
is
put
just,
up the picture of Bald Linguini?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they need
it's
context.
already up.
It's been
That's
up this
true.
whole time.
Okay.
Okay, so
No.
Bald Linguini, and then we should Photoshop a picture of the Turning Red Bear but white,
But wait.
Yeah. Okay.
or Norm of the North could be the polar bear.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
they're putting way too much faith on me as the editor.
We've been pointing this whole time. Nothing's
Yeah.
been done.
Yeah, no, there might be.
Pointing.
That's the yeah.
There's gonna be
Follow
a
our Patreon.
Follow
for,
the Patreon.
for the edited.
Yeah.
Also, comment down below if you're an editor. Maybe we can.
Yeah, we
use
can
you.
hire an
Speaking of
editor,
which,
yeah.
I need to shout out our producer, David, because he
Thanks, David.
he told me how to download free software to edit videos. So shout out to him.
But we didn't
Shout out
pirate
to
it, right?
No.
No,
We're not
We don't do
exposing
that.
we
We're
but
pirate.
PG.
he did show
Arr.
me how to make the 30-day trial infinite,
Can you show me how to do that?
if I remember.
Dave could show you.
This was
David
like
could show
yesterday.
you.
He showed me. You know Dave.
Yeah, I do know, David.
Go, Dave.
Shout out to Dave.
All right.
Best producer out there.
All right. So the last thing we have like one more big thing I want to talk about, and that is our hatred of Snapchat stories.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
my!
thought
We
that
could
would
just
get
spend
that.
a whole entire
Oh
episode
my
on
goodness.
this.
All right,
goodness,
so
Okay.
we're talking about the Snapchat stories, and
We-
even like
we
the
have-
Insta reels that are just like
This we will have pictures of. 'Cause
Yes, we will.
I'm
This
gonna go.
has to be
I
bring
edited.
up some.
I can't. My
examples.
phone's in the recorder.
Yeah, yeah,
but
I-
pull
I
up
got it, I
Snapchat
got it.
right now.
Let's see what
Yeah,
we got.
I've got-
We got. It goes down in the DMs and just like some girl gamer in a Spider-Man suit. It's what else we got?
These
SpongeBob
ones?
for adults.
Yeah.
What's the picture of SpongeBob for adults? I'm asking for a friend.
Okay.
It's
It's just
just
like,
two
what is
women.
this?
It's just a
This made
cosplay.
her so jealous.
And like every other thing is
That
like
face.
Amaranth did what on stream?
You
Bro,
see-
and the best is they repost it like years later.
Every single
have
time I look at it, it's the same. It's when teachers go viral. This is like a preschool classroom, and this teacher's twerking. That's got like
Oh, wait,
this
okay.
alphabet on the wall.
I found a good one. How to look like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that
That's
one,
a good one.
That
That's a good
one
one.
looks really
Sometimes you find a hidden gem.
You want
But
to know what's
then-
the most frustrating though?
Is
Is
that too
sometimes, I'll let you guys know right now, I fall for clickbait
Yes,
constantly.
this is true.
Clickbait,
Matthew,
so-
I fall for clickbait.
Falls for
constantly.
clickbait like
but
no
the
one
thing
else.
that's annoying is I'll see the clickbait on Snapchat and I'll click it and it'll be something different.
It's so bad.
And I'm like, at least give me what I was promised.
or they give you like 5 seconds of it.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
He's
Now I'm just-
Brazil's biggest sugar daddy.
I'm just getting Arabic stuff. now.
Chris Brown is with Michael Jackson.
This just
says-
That's
this
just
actually
says-
kind of interesting. I am interested in that.
This says Abha.
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 Wait, maybe they know about Josh.
Bro, look at this.
Yeah,
bro. It's just some
after
trash.
so Josh
Satisfying
got past his
heel.
health scare.
He did.
But the doctors had to ship him out to Israel.
This is true.
This one is the best. It says 65-year-old grandpa has the body of a 20-year-old man, and it's just this
It's just-
shredded old dude.
No, and there's the emoji after that.
Oh
and,
yeah, yeah.
and,
the
and, and
emojis
the
that are, like-
title,
like
the title
exploded
of
brain.
this Snapchat story is African vibes. What does that mean?
That is true.
And
It
why is it just a
African
picture of a
vibes.
ripped old dude? Like what the?
Danny Duncan?
And just everyone is just scantily clothed women that are just.
Yeah.
No, all of it. It's the first ones every
It's
single
so
So
time.
bad.
here's what I've been doing because on Instagram, the For You page. Look, when I say this, y'all are gonna think that I click on them. That's because I do. No. But
We've all been there.
the suggested
We've all been
Instagram
there.
reels is just like a bunch of hot women.
It's
What
yeah.
I've started doing is I've just started reporting them.
We
So
gotta
you're
do-
like you can just get like not interested in like this content makes
Okay.
me uncomfortable.
So this
And
is what
it's
we do. This is
Slowly
what we do.
showing me less of them.
I only want men.
I
Yeah.
want men,
So,
no
oily
women.
men.
This is what we do. Last podcast episode we had the hashtag the pray for BJs, right?
Yeah.
So this time we do the report woman of Instagram or something better.
Hashtag report.
See, but then we're starting to get into
Hashtag
incel territory,
report
and I don't
all
know
women.
if we want to include an incel audience.
No.
That is-
I don't want to.
no, hashtag
Yeah, that is true.
report thoughts.
Report thoughts.
Yeah.
No, it's
No,
still
the-
kind of incel-y.
Yeah.
The down to earth women aren't included.
You don't have to block every woman.
What about like?
Bring back down to earth women.
Just hashtag stop being horny.
If you're a
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
watching,
stop being
hashtag
horny.
Stop horniness.
if you're
Yeah.
a woman
Is there a
watching
charity
this,
that'll stop horny? We should see.
Where
We gotta look
where
at that.
is the CEO of Horny?
Yeah,
I'd
we would like
have
to talk-
choice
he's
words
right
for
here.
him,
If
like
he-
hey and you and jerk.
If he would
Yeah.
like to come
And
on and
off.
defend himself, I would love to have him here.
We need a future episode with this CEO.
Because
of
I'd like
the
to make him
Horny.
a sandwich. For the audio listeners, I'm pointing to my knuckles.
It's a knuckle sandwich.
Knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Ben makes some good knuckle
He does.
sandwiches.
and that's all the
It's all
time we
about the
have
secret
today. We have to go to Buffalo Wild Wings because
We do.
Matthew's girlfriend made a reservation without telling us right before we were going to film the podcast.
All right,
And
before we go, I want to hear
Yeah.
everybody's favorite emoji.
oh, I know.
Oh no, freak.
Okay, let's start with Matthew.
Oh no, don't start with me. Go,
All right,
go.
I think I've got one.
Yeah,
My
Ben
favorite.
go.
Okay.
What? You want to like look through the list?
Yeah.
My favorite is the upside down smiley face.
That's a
It
good
is
one.
so applicable because it's just like a sarcastic like, huh, that's hilarious, or it's like a I'm happy but I'm really not. Like obviously there's the ones that are like suggestive like the that emoji or like the eggplant or something. Those are
Those are like
those are
mid tier.
basic.
They're
I'll
mid
tell you,
tier.
my favorite emoji, Bojo showed to me in the Discord, and it's the guy who's like this, like he's like stressed.
salute.
He's like,
Oh,
what
wait,
is
that
this? You know, he's like
Oh,
grabbing
that
his
one.
forehead. You know,
Mhm.
that Bojo. Thanks for the good suggestion of emoji.
Yeah.
So powerful.
Shout out to Bojo.
I also love the grind one where he's got some steam coming out of his nose.
That's a good one.
That's a
That's-
classic.
that's also-
Yeah,
one of
that
my
one's
I like
that was
the
very
big
funny.
eyed blushed guy.
oh,
That one's a
absolutely.
very
That
good
could work
one as
for a
well.
lot of different
Every-
guys.
yeah.
So I got 3 off the top of my head. First off, devil emoji.
Devil emoji's
emoji,
very
last
very
Devil
good.
emoji.
Devil emoji. Second off would be like the tongue out, like
That's a good one.
hot.
The orange face with the
Yeah,
sweat.
yeah, that's a good one.
yeah.
and
that
then
was a good one for the
the
homies.
other one is just the smirk.
Sort of one's good.
I like the pregnant dude emoji.
That
That
one.
one's one.
That's
that
very
one's-
applicable.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah, that one's a nice
Yeah.
tier.
It makes you wonder though what those programmers at Apple are thinking because that is not.
They had to spend a
possible.
lot of time on that.
They don't know how pregnancy works.
But
Nor do I.
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we
no,
should
no,
wrap.
That's about
Yeah.
time. Thank you for watching episode
Yes,
2
thank you.
of Pilcoholics Anonymous. We hope you enjoyed this one more than the last one because we tried to improve it. We got our studio. We don't even know
We
if we
do.
mentioned it. My bedroom. We have Shrek flag. You can't see it. We have an American flag over there.
We have our drawing of the Pilcoholics.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matthew.
So
That
I'm
is-
proud of it.
It's
It's
way
impressive.
You should
Our
see the ones
major-
you drew before that though. They were awful.
Joe really came for me.